Hundreds of demonstrators took to the streets of Paris this Sunday, rallying in solidarity with Iranian women and opposition to the regime in Tehran. The march marks 2 years since the tragic death of Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Iranian Kurd who died in police custody after being arrested for allegedly violating the country's strict dress code for women. The rally, organized by 20 human rights associations, saw emotional speeches and symbolic gestures of protest. In Iran, 34 women have begun a hunger strike in Tehran prison to honor Amini's memory. Shireen Ardakani, a Franco-Iranian lawyer and member of the Iran Justice Collective, said that the sacrifices made by Iranians opposed to the regime were not in vain. She told AFP, "Everything has changed in Iran. We've gone from an absolutely patriarchal culture where there was no question of women being able to reveal themselves in the street, to massive support for these women." End quote. French nationals Benjamin Breer and Louis Arnaud, both of whom were imprisoned in Iran, also joined the march. Arnaud made his first public statement since his release, calling it an honor to have stood alongside Iranian freedom fighters during his imprisonment. He said, and I quote, "Yes, I was in prison, but it is an immense honor to have been able to live among you, freedom fighters who shared my suffering." End quote. Iran is accused of arresting Westerners without cause and using them as bargaining chips in state-to-state negotiations, with French diplomats describing these prisoners as, quote, "state hostages." Breer was eventually released in May 2023, while Arnaud was let go the month after. 3 other French nationals are still being held in Iran, reportedly. The rally in Paris is part of the global remembrance of Amini's death, which ignited protests in Iran that were brutally crushed. Amnesty International reports at least 551 lives were lost, with thousands more arrested during the unrest.